right here. It's right here.
Just please sponsor us, okay?
Somebody.
Alrighty. Okay, well, Diet Coke isn't gonna sponsor us, all right? They don't need the 7 people watching us to buy Diet Coke.
Okay.
Hello everyone, I'm Connor Ashley.
I'm Carla Chavez, and we are Carla and Connor.
The mother-son real estate and design duo.
Welcome to our newest video, why you should never, absolutely never travel using Airbnb. Never thought you'd hear us say that, huh?
Never. So, if you want to watch this video, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe.
Smash and subscribe, folks. If you want to see this video, we expect you to do that.
What? We're not, I mean, they can do it if they want.
Come on, people.
I'd much rather you watch the goddamn ad. Just watch that.
Just watch the ad. Because you got nothing better to do than watch the ad.
Yeah, you're sitting here watching our goddamn video, right? So what is your day consistent of?
Yes.
Not much.
So just watch a, 15 to 30 second ad.
Why shouldn't people travel using Airbnb?
Well, first of all, the very first reason, in my opinion, is the fact that yes, you are a paying customer. You are. But you are also a guest in someone else's home. That is a really important distinction. I think the mindset of a hotel traveler is I am a paying customer. Just like you're a paying customer at a restaurant or a coffee shop or whatever, you want what you paid for. However, when you go to Aunt Nana's house, do you have that same expectation?
No. Mm-mm.
So at traveling,
it's somewhere in between.
Exactly. Traveling with Airbnb is sort of somewhere in between what you've paid for and traveling to Nana's house.
Now, we love Airbnbs. We operate a bunch of them. We've stayed out of a bunch of them. But guess what? Airbnb travel is not for everyone.
Nope.
It's just not.
Absolutely. It is not for everyone. And we're going to tell you who it's for and who it's not. I want to start, though, with hotel travel. What makes hotel travel what it is, essentially?
And look, I love hotel travel just as much as I love Airbnb travel, but I know to expect different things from the both of them.
Yep. The expectations that you should have when you go to a hotel are going to be very different than when you go to an Airbnb. When you go to a hotel, basically it's easy. It's low maintenance. There's no expectations.
On everyone's part. On the hotel, on you, on guests, anyone.
Yep. Basically, it is the same almost across the board. And I don't care whether it's a Days Inn in Idaho or a Hilton down in Florida. You're going to have a similar experience from there being a parking lot out front, walking into the front doors. There's always a main entrance of some sort.
Lobby.
A lobby. Desk with a clerk at it to check you in.
Check-in, yep.
Concierge, whatever. The lobby's kind of a busy place. They're going to direct you to your room. You take the elevator, you walk down the hall, whatever it may be, right? And
every single room is the same.
Every single room looks the same, feels the same, access is the same, whether it's a key card or everyone knows what to expect because almost everybody has been to a hotel at some point in their life. So if the expectations are clear for everybody, accessing the room is easy for everybody.
Yeah, you just take a goddamn elevator and put your thing on the thing.
Yeah, exactly.
It's easy.
It's easy.
So if that's what you're looking for, go to a goddamn hotel.
Yep. And you are their paying guest. And the beauty of being their paying guest is as long as you don't Paying customer, sorry. Yeah. Basically, as long as you pay your nightly rate and you don't damage anything they don't care. They're not going to hassle you. They're not going to worry about it. You've paid your dues, you've come and you've gone, and they'll clean up after you leave. So basically, no damage. It goes a happy hotel, and you've had a clean spot to lay your head. You're a happy traveler.
Yeah.
So it's all very, very simple, very easy. It's congruent from one hotel to another, no matter what part of the country.
There's no effort on the guest part.
Nope, it's all done for you. Basically, the most effort you had to endure was booking it at a computer.
And walking to the goddamn elevator.
Yep.
That's it.
That's it. Airbnb travel is a little different. Why is it different?
Well, it's different, number one, because everybody's property is unique. That is one of the traits of real estate, is its uniqueness. Guess what that means? Every single property, I don't give a shit if it's the exact same house. in a different location in the same neighborhood, they are different.
They're
they
all
are
going to be
unique.
different. There is no congruency at all from area to area. Like he said, in the very same neighborhood, even with a house with the very same floor plan, is still going to have some variation. Absolutely. Why does that matter? Why does that matter in Airbnb? Because getting yourself checked in takes some effort.
It takes effort on the guest's part. You have to read. You have to read the check-in instructions, because guess what? It's all different, and you don't know what to expect. You've never been to my goddamn house.
Nope. So reading and communication is crucial. It's crucial from host to guest and from guest to host. And that's why I'm saying read those check-in instructions. If you have any questions, any issues, you don't understand something, you need clarification, reach out and ask for help. Ask for clarification so you completely understand what you're getting.
And not only make sure you are reading the check-in instructions in the communication that your host sends you, make sure you are reading the listing. Make sure you are reading it in depth, every single part. Make sure you are looking at every single photo. Make sure you are reading a couple of the reviews so you know what to expect.
And what you're getting. I mean, you may want to be traveling away to get a quiet escape from, whatever, for a weekend away. Are you going to pick a loft in the middle of the city on one of the busiest roads?
No.
Probably not. I would advise you not to if you're looking for a really quiet getaway where you can sleep all day.
Guess what? We have had guests do that, right? They're pissed that they got a condo in the middle of the city, walking distance to everywhere that you want to be, because they wanted a quiet getaway.
Yep.
Well, why the did you book my property then? Go book somewhere else, you know?
Exactly. So you want to make sure you're understanding what you're getting so you can meet that with the needs of your travel. If you're traveling for quietness, you wouldn't book a loft. If you want to book for activity and doing and having fun, then you would book a place in the city, a loft in the city. That's just the way you do it. So you want to make sure you've read everything so you absolutely have a full understanding of what you're getting.
And keep that line of communication open with your host. It's not like a hotel where you check in and that's it. There will be need for constant communication.
And part of the reason why this communication becomes more important, you are literally borrowing, using someone else's home, someone else's belongings, someone else's things. Someone else may live there some or part of the time. Like you don't know whether it's just a solid Airbnb, whether the homeowner comes and goes, or whether it's somewhere in between. Like, you could be sharing the space. So again, all of this should be disclosed in the listing so you fully understand how actively involved the host is or is not.
It doesn't matter if they live there or not. It's somebody's home.
It is.
This is someone's home. Okay? And so an Airbnb, a hotel is not somebody's home, and it will never be somebody's home, right? A house or a condo or an Airbnb is somebody's home. Somebody has lived there, somebody is living there, or somebody will live there.
Living there. Yep. And so would you leave something behind broken at someone's house?
And not let them know?
Yeah.
Not say sorry?
Your Aunt Nana, you would literally break her vase and walk out the door?
I think some people would.
Yeah, well.
And guess what? Don't stay at my Airbnb. Go to a goddamn hotel.
Aunt Nana hates your guts. So.
Aunt Anna just took you off the will.
Because keep in mind, the one thing, what we talked about earlier between a hotel, if you don't damage anything and you paid your bill, they're happy, right? They're happy, you're happy, but you will be judged by your host, just like you should judge your host.
Yeah.
You both will have an opportunity to judge each other. And so basically, you're going to be judged on how you act, on how you leave the space, on how you handle issues like breakages and things of that. Because guess what? Accidents do happen. People have. We look for how you handle that. Not that it happened, but now that it has happened, how was it handled? Did you try and rectify it? Did you try and clean it? Did you maybe leave us a 20 spot to go buy a new set of sheets? Like whatever. Any effort that you put into at least acknowledge that it happened and want to rectify it, we're good.
We're happy.
We're good. And no judgment on our part if that's the case. But if you do something, if something like that does occur and you do nothing to let us know, or you do nothing to rectify it, we're not going to be real happy.
Yeah, we're not going to be happy at all.
No.
And that's where the reviews come in. And this is something that you don't have with hotels. You can stay at a hotel and it's actually pretty hard to review them because you have to go to TripAdvisor or you have to go to Yelp, go to their page, then write a review there. On Airbnb, it's easy to review because it's just
comes
emailed
right to your email.
to you.
Yep.
So not only are you reviewing the property, the host is reviewing you as a guest.
Yep. So it
And
keeps
you don't
you
get
both
that
honest.
at hotels.
Yeah.
And it keeps you both accountable.
Keeps you both honest and accountable. Absolutely, absolutely. So basically, if you have very little effort to read, or you don't like details and you don't want to pay attention to details, you may be probably better suited to a hotel stay.
And we don't blame you for that. There's sometimes, this is why when I'm in Las Vegas, I like to go to a casino hotel. Because I know what to expect. I'm at Vegas, I'm there to go gamble and go drink.
You want to be on the strip.
You know?
Have
I
a
want to
good
be on the
time.
strip, you know.
Yep.
I like hotels for that, right? And sometimes if I'm in a new place that I've never been, I'm going to New Orleans here soon, I'm booking an Airbnb because I want to have a really cool, authentic experience when I'm in New Orleans.
Yep.
You know?
And if you're looking for that cool, authentic experience, you maybe are traveling with a bigger group where a hotel room, you'd have to get multiple hotel rooms. An Airbnb or a VRBO or whatever might just make sense for you and you might just enjoy it. But these are things that are very different than a hotel that you need to be aware of so you're on the same page and you don't make a mistake.
And in my opinion, the trade-off is good, right? So in exchange for me getting a larger place for all my friends to stay in a more authentic experience in the area, I have to read a little bit more. I have to be a little more accountable. That's a fine trade-off for me. And it may not be for you, and that's why you shouldn't stay in an Airbnb if that's not you.
Exactly.
Is that it?
That's it, folks!
So we just told you how awful you are as a guest. But no, we do love our guests, and most of our guests we
Almost
love.
100% of them
99.99% of our guests we
are
love.
amazing.
Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching the video. As always, you can hit us up on all of our social media at Carla and Connor.
We'd love to see you.
Yeah, we'd love to see you. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and comment down below.
Yep.
Check out our podcast, Vacant to Vacation, on Apple Podcasts, SoundCloud, or
For sure, check it out and watch
YouTube.
the ads.
Oh yeah, and watch the goddamn ads.
Yeah, that will really help us out. Thank you.
She needs some new outfits.
I need some new outfits.
So watch that.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Thanks.
I'm Connor Ashley.
And I'm Carla Chas.
We're the mother-son real estate and design duo.
We are here to help you invest in properties.
Now you can make a lot of money doing this.
We're your people.